Understanding the financial aid process in 5 steps. Hi everyone, I'm Tina Steele, the FAFSA Guru, and if you like what I have to say, be sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking the link below. It's that time of year where everybody's diving into the financial aid process, and if you've never been through it before, it can feel very overwhelming. So I'm going to break down the financial aid process for you in 5 simple steps. Step number 1, and the most important step, is you need to fill out the FAFSA and possibly what's called the CSS Profile form. The FAFSA is something that you fill out every single year to apply for federal and state financial aid and sometimes institutional aid. However, there are some colleges that have some institutional money to offer that do also require what's called the CSS Profile. This is a supplemental financial aid form that gets much more in-depth than the FAFSA. So it's very important to double check all the colleges that you're applying to and see if they require the CSS. You can simply Google colleges that require the CSS Profile and it will pull up an alphabetical list for you. Step number 2 is submitting your forms for processing. The FAFSA is submitted directly to the government. They're going to perform a federal methodology on it and come up with what now is going to be called a Student Aid Index, or SAI. This is replacing what used to be called the Expected Family Contribution, or EFC. If you're required to fill out a CSS profile, you're going to list all the colleges on the profile, then submit it, and that form is going to go to each individual college's financial aid office. They are going to perform what's called an institutional methodology to come up with your Student Aid Index, or SAI, which again is replacing what used to be called the Expected Family Contribution. The colleges are going to use this SAI to determine what your financial aid offers are. Step number 3 is when you're going to actually receive financial aid offers. This is after, of course, you submit all the appropriate paperwork, and if you're selected for a process called verification, ensuring that you get the colleges all the information that you need for that process. Once you do that, each college financial aid office will put together a financial aid offer or a financial aid award letter and send it directly to you. Step number 4, review, compare, and appeal. Once you receive all those financial aid offers, you need to review them all and compare and contrast the offers. The financial aid offers you receive are going to vary significantly from college to college, depending on how much financial aid they have to offer and what your family's financial circumstances are. The next step is going to be appealing those financial aid offers. This is a very important part of the financial aid process. 80% of students who appeal their financial aid offers will receive additional aid, and not all students and families are aware that you can actually do this. You do not necessarily need to have special circumstances to file a financial aid appeal. You can simply humbly ask the financial aid office for additional financial aid. College financial aid offices want to help you, and if they're able to give you some additional financial aid, they will. There's a strategic way to write this financial aid appeal letter. When that time comes, I do offer appeal consultations along with a financial aid appeal template and course that I offer digitally on my website. Step number 5 is acceptance and disbursement. Once you've made your college decision and committed, you've appealed your financial aid offer and received the final offer, then you want to accept the financial aid that you want and decline the aid that you don't want. This financial aid is going to come in the form of scholarships, grants, work study and loans, depending on your family's financial situation. So again, it's going to be very important that you accept the financial aid offer. Once you do that, the financial aid office will begin processing it all. And typically at the beginning of the semester, the disbursement will happen of all these types of financial aid. It's crucial to remember deadlines. Do not procrastinate. The FAFSA has state deadlines that in order for you to be considered for the state grant money, you need to file the FAFSA by that deadline. Colleges also have priority FAFSA filing deadlines along with CSS priority deadlines. Missing those deadlines could mean that you miss out on financial aid. I hope these 5 steps help you better understand the financial aid process. And if you want to learn more about the services and programs that I provide, be sure to check out my website, thefafsaguru.com. I offer a free initial 10-minute consultation call for anybody that I've never worked with before. And if you happen to be the parent of a high school senior or a rising high school senior, I highly encourage you to check out my FAFSA and Financial Aid Academy. This is my signature program I run every single year from September through May, and I keep enrollment open through November. This program will help you navigate the overwhelming and confusing financial aid process and ensure that you get the best financial aid offers possible. It's my most comprehensive offering, and there's 3 different levels of service to choose from depending on how closely you want to work with me. I wish you all the best of luck in your financial aid journey. Thanks so much for watching.